Kia ora, whānau friends. Just doing a bit of an update on the community garden. As you can see, we've cleared a big area of rubbish out, and I had the digger in there, but we'll talk about that later, because if you remember, I did a video on growing potatoes with the Hei Whanaki lads and ladesses, and I thought I'd just show you how they're getting on now. So we'll switch the camera around and we'll have a look. Right, this is the ones we planted, and as you can see, they're looking quite. I just watered them. This is a little bit of a catch up because I've been watering the garden today. It's my turn, and here they are. They're all looking. They're actually getting away quite nicely, and I'll put a bit more pea straw in around them and fluff them up. And these are the ones. Now these are starting to fall over, but you can see they're flowering, so they're ready. They're just about ready to pick, to harvest. And that's another 2 mussel buoys that I did probably 4 weeks before the Hei Whanaki came in, which is really cool. Now, right, Wednesday I was lucky enough to get the little bobcat excavator, and we've cleaned this area up. I'll just spin around. So this has all been cleared, leveled. I scraped it down, leveled it up, and put some stone on it because we had stone. Well, this is sort of gravelly stone. This is out of a screed for topsoil, so it's just byproduct, so it's actually quite good to get it in here. We've got to put the carpet, the artificial grass carpet down, plants over there, and as you can see, we moved the trailers over to here, and I got in here and I scraped this down too with the digger and tidied it all up. Makes a hell of a job using the digger. It's just so much easier than trying to spade it and grub it and all that. Right, now we'll head over. 2 weeks ago we repotted. God, looking at this, it's a bit like a jumble sale, and it is, but anyway, that is what it is. We repotted our fruit trees because we're still trying to work out what we're going to do with them. We're thinking we might just put them in where the trailers are, but they've been repotted and that, and they're looking a lot healthier. More potatoes growing, and then over in the far distance, which we'll zoom in on, we've got some citrus in the big concrete tubs, and heading into the sun, not good. But swan plants, they will go to market. These are swan plants. Unfortunately, we've repotted those, so hopefully they'll get a bit better looking. Chili's still going well. I need to tidy up these tomatoes. Just haven't had time. These tomatoes are still going quite well, but I need to get in and tidy these up. It's just like, I just don't have time jumping on diggers and moving stone and all that. There's only one of me. And then we'll come over here, what the girls have been doing. And here we go. They've got lettuces in, bok choy and spinach, more lettuces, bok choy, zoom out, zucchinis, beans, dwarf beans, and then we're coming cabbages, parsley, silver beet, because I think we're going to have to pull our silver beet out. Oh no, they're all right. We'll get there. Actually, I'll go down this row so we can do more courgettes, cabbages, lettuce, silver beet, beetroot, more lettuce that needs to be tidied up, picked out before they go bitter. More fancy lettuce greens. We're going to try and make salad greens. And then we'll come over to here, capsicums, and I think there's some chilies down here, and bell capsicums. You can see that little, just try to, the bell shape, and they're gone really well. They've grown quite well. We've just had the right temperature. It's just we're getting into that. Maybe we're going to have an Indian summer here. More lettuces, they need to be sorted. Some of these have got to be picked out. And then down there's a little bit of experiment, beans and beets. The pumpkins have done their dash. We've already cleaned up, I don't know if you can see it, that bed and that bed. And then we'll come back in here. And more beans. We've planted a few marigolds to try and keep the pests down. More beans. More courgettes. Courgettes grow well and they need to tidy out. You can see the powder and mildew. So those leaves need to be chopped off and taken away. And yeah, so that's about it. So I'm going to sign off. Happy gardening.